Good morning, candidates. Welcome to your competency assessment for Competency in C2. I am John James Palasolda, your assigned competency assessor for today. So here is my ID card as a proof of my accreditation. So this assessment aims to determine whether you possess the required knowledge, skills, and attitude to perform this unit of competency according to test standards. So first, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our processing officer, Ms. Donna Fick-Cano, our assessment center manager, Ms. April Diaz, and to our representative from the provincial office, Ms. Evelyn Magallanes. So you don't have anything to worry about your presence today. They are here to oversee the conduct of competency assessment and to check if the conduct in accordance with the prescribed competency assessment methodology and procedures. So before I start, let me check first your attendance and please present me your admission slip. So once I call your name, please present to me your admission slip and sign the. So, Miss Clyde Mercado. Miss Sarah Notarte. So I have here with me your accomplished application form with self-assessment guide. So this guide serves as an indication that you can perform all units of competency enumerated in Competency 2. So before we begin, I'd like to remind you that this is a competency-based assessment, which means you will be evaluated based on your ability to perform tasks to industry standards. So if at any point you feel unsure, remember to stay calm and do your best. It is with great pleasure that I want to welcome all of you to this competency assessment for cookery in C2. Today marks an important step in your culinary journey, a moment to showcase not only your technical skills, but also your dedication, discipline, and passion for the craft of cooking. So this assessment is designed to determine the level of your competency based on the standards set by CNEST. It is not just a test but a celebration of what you have learned, practiced, and mastered over time. You will be assessed across 3 key areas: the basic, the common, and the core competencies. Under the core competencies, there are 13 units in total, but for today's assessment, you will perform at least one core competency, the prepare sandwiches. As you go through this process, remember that you are not being compared to others. You are assessed based on tested standards, objective, fair, and focused on actual performance. So take a deep breath, trust in what you learned, and let your hands speak your skill. Let us treat this day not just a test, but an opportunity to grow, to shine, and to step closer to your dream of becoming a certified culinary professional. To determine your knowledge and skills for cookery in C2, the assessment method that will be used are written test, demonstration, with oral questioning, and interview. This will help to measure your underpinning knowledge and skills. So for personal needs, the comfort room is located at the end of the hallway. If you have to take a meal or some snacks, the canteen is at the lobby. However, during the assessment process, you are no longer to leave the premises. Understood? If you have difficulty understanding the instructions, please don't hesitate to call my attention. I am willing to explain for you. Also, if you are struggling in writing or hearing or anything, just approach me. I am willing to make some reasonable adjustment for you. If you have concerns, questions, or need clarification regarding the assessment, please raise your hand. I am willing to assist you. But once the assessment begins, questions will no longer be allowed. And also, if you have physical or any form of difficulties during the assessment, do not hesitate to call my attention so that we can address it immediately. If you have any questions about the assessment results, you have the right to appeal. You can submit your appeal to the Testa Provincial Office where the assessment center and assessor are credited. For the issuance of national certificates, the AC manager shall inform you where you can claim your national certificate within 5 working days. If you are found not competent after this assessment, don't worry about it because we can do reassess anytime at your own convenience. But in case the reassessment is for full qualification, you will undergo the entire assessment process. If you are found competent in some units of competency, the reassessment will focus only on the units where you are not yet competent. If you fail 2 consecutive assessments, you are advised to take a refresher course before applying for this assessment. For OHS requirements, please observe safety as you perform tasks during the actual assessment. All assessment outcomes are strictly confidential and will not only be shared with authorized personnel and your training institution. Assessment materials are securely stored to maintain integrity. Please avoid disclosing any information regarding the assessment process. If there are no further questions, I will now hand out your specific instructions. Please read them carefully. If you need translation or qualification, let me know. Once again, welcome and best of luck. May your passion for cooking continue to rise. selected fresh vegetables and appropriate ingredients. So you work efficiently and observe proper food conditions. So your presentation was clean and visually appealing. So congratulations, you have been found competent at this time. So you will now sign your rating sheet and cards. You may claim your NC at the Testa Provincial Office after 5 working days. Thank you. Candidate 2, please come in. So, how's your feeling during conducting the assessment?
I feel a little bit of nervous, sir.
So, thank you for your effort. So, while you showed potential, there were few areas that need to be improved. So, for instance, you had difficulty using the correct knife for slicing your sandwich. So, your sandwich plating lacked consistency. So, most importantly, there were lapses in sanitizing your workstation. So, these issues, you are deemed not yet competent at this time. So, however, I encourage you to review your areas of improvement and come back for reassessment. With continued practice, you can achieve competency. You can apply the assessment if you're ready. So now sign your cards and rating sheet.